sluggish economy. Inflation, recession hits the land of the free. Standing unemployment lines. Blame the government for hard times. We just get by however we can. We all gotta duck when the shit hits the fan.
Alrighty, we're gonna make another video today. I had this chicken floating around in my freezer for months. I had no idea what to do with it. But going around through my refrigerator today, I realized I can make a Dutch oven, like a citrus chicken. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna take my about 7 1/4 pound stuffer here. I'm gonna stuff it with 2 oranges, 2 lemons, some apple. I'm gonna make a glaze, some milk, melted butter, and orange juice. I'll coat that on top with some salt, pepper, garlic, and I'm gonna roast it in the Dutch oven. And let's see how that works. Alright, first thing I did was I cleaned up the chicken. I took all that, that sack of whatever you call that stuff out, the giblets, and I'm gonna throw that away. I have no use for that. I cut up all the 2 oranges, the 2 lemons, and the apple. And I'm going to shove that right inside this cavity, right inside the chicken there. So I'm going to pull that in. It's a big bird, so we'll get this in here. Let me pause this and I'll stuff it in. Alright, wasn't able to get all the fruit inside the bird. The oranges were bigger than I expected, but that's okay because I'm just going to add it to the pot. Now we're going to make the glaze. So how we do that is 1/4 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of orange juice, half a stick of unsalted butter. Easy enough. Mix it all together. Easy enough, right? I'm just gonna I'm doing this with one hand. Just glaze it over the chicken. Let's make it nice and brown. And I'm kind of rushing things over here, I know. Just gonna make it really good. I don't remember where I got this recipe from. I just remember this chicken being very good. Normally when I make a chicken, I cut the wingtips off and the back, and I'll save all that for soup stock. And the chicken cooks faster when you do that. You don't eat that anyway. You don't eat the tips. I don't eat the tips or the drumstick. Of course I don't eat the tips. And I don't eat the back either. So I just add that to my bag of chicken stock parts. Okay, so got the glaze on. I'm just gonna add some kosher salt. Probably shouldn't add too that much. Add a little bit of, again, I'm doing this with one hand. Add some pepper. Oh, pepper, more better. And I'm gonna add some garlic. Okay. Now I'm gonna add this to my 12-inch deep Dutch oven. This is the deep oven, okay? I also have another oven. I lined this with foil because that that orange is gonna be murder on the cast iron. So I'm gonna take that chicken, I'm gonna put it in there. Then when those coals are done, I'm gonna put it all in here, and then we're gonna cook it. All right, I believe the coals are good enough. I'll show you what I have real quick. That's what I have. I took the leftover fruit that I couldn't stuff into the cavity of the chicken and just put it around the side and make sure I line that deep Dutch oven. It's a 12-inch deep Dutch oven, and the orange juice would really make a mess out of things in there, so I made sure I lined it. Since this is a deep Dutch oven, I know that there's a rule that you take this number here, and this tells you how many coals you need. You want to make a 350-degree oven. You'll take this number and subtract 3, which gives you 9. That's how many coals go on the bottom. You take this number and add 3, and that'll be 15. That's how many coals go on top. So then that encases the Dutch oven with heat, and it should create a 350 degree oven, all things considered. However, this is a deep oven, so I need to add 3 more coals, 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top, to give me that 350 degree window that I'm looking for. So I'm going to put 10 coals down on the bottom. It's pretty hot. 6, 7, 8. Okay, 10. It's about right. So now I'm going to take the oven on. Stick the oven right on top of that. Now, the reason why I'm using this old barbecue thing, well, it was on sale. I got like $10 from a store going out of business. I just felt was, I don't have the, that Dutch oven stand that they sell on Amazon. It's like $200. So I just use this. This keeps most of the wind away from the coals. Alright, so I'll just spread these around. If I had a smaller oven, this actually closes. That's good. I can actually close this, but I'm afraid that the heat is going to ruin the top of that. So what I'm going to do, I'll check on this once in a while, but I'm figuring about an hour and a half it's just to take to cook, and that's about how long it takes for the coals to finish up. So I'm going to come about 45 minutes and check up on this. If I see that it's not really making any much headway, I'll just start more coals up and add more coals, and maybe go for 2 hours on this. Normally it takes about an hour and a half, and then you have delicious chicken. So with that said, I'll see you in an hour and a half. Alright, it's been about 2 hours, and I tell you, I wish you had smell-o-vision right now, because my whole backyard smells like chicken and oranges and citrus and lemons. So let's take a look, see what we got. Yeah, it's been about 2 hours. I had to replace the coals, as you can see. I got coals up here. Let's see. Alright. That, my friend, that is looking real good. You see that the thing popped up. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, that was really, really good. That is tender. This tastes like I could taste the orange. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I hope you enjoyed the chicken. It's very good, and I can't stop eating it. It was very hot. It was very good. And you're going to love it. Till next time, ciao.